You got the hiccups, don't you? You ate too much. You got hiccups. Lucy got the hiccups. Yes, he does. I think you do. Yes, I do. I think you got the hiccups. You got the hiccups, don't you? Yeah. And listen to Kramer. Kramer's down here purring with his binky ball. Yeah. Purring away. And you're just being lazy. You're just being a lazy coon. That's what you are. You're a fat, lazy girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yeah. Isn't it when she opens her mouth real wide, she's got a round, dark spot right on the roof of her mouth. Don't you, Lucy Lou? Lucy Lulu. Oh, these guys, they're just lazy. Just lazy. They just crash all the time here and hang out like this. Yeah, you got your binky ball in the mouth, so you know. Every raccoon we've had, they love them. They're a squishy ball, and it's just a nurse thing, I think, instinct. They put it in their mouth, and they just are happy. Oh, you guys. These two, they don't cause any problems. They just come in, and the only thing they've done is we had 3 of those vases there, and I pushed them over against the wall. No, they were out farther, and of course you knocked one down and broke it, didn't you? Yeah. So I got to buy a replacement for Barb. Oh, the lazy, lazy, lazy raccoons. They're just lazy. You're just lazy, Kramer. And Lucy, jeez. They just lounge out here. She'll go to the toy box, pick some out, and yeah, look at Kramer. Look at Kramer. You got your little ball in your mouth, don't you? You know, the squirrels are making noise over here. They pretty much leave the squirrels alone. These guys. You got the ball in your mouth, huh? Oh, and the little feet. Kramer. This is Kramer. This one we got. He was like 2 weeks old. Eyes were still closed, and he had a broken jaw from falling out of the tree, and it healed. It's crooked, so he's got a crooked mouth now. We didn't think he was gonna make it, man. We got him broken jaw, and then you know, Barb right away as soon as we got him, you know, she was kind of just would drop in his mouth and he could swallow it, but she stimulated him and he peed blood, so it's like, oh, we didn't think he was gonna make it. We figured, I told Barb, yeah, I want to be dead in a few days, but no, he pulled through. His jaw healed up, but it was something trying to feed him because he couldn't suck really, so you just had to put the thing in and kind of squeeze the bottle and, you know, let him swallow for it was over a week, and then he started sucking again, so he did good. He's Kramer. You hear him? He just purrs away when you pet him. But yeah, they live outside, which is amazing. But they come here at night. Sometimes they come at, you know, 7:30, hour after it get dark. Sometimes they don't come till midnight, 1 o'clock. You know, they're roaming around the woods. And tonight they came. I don't know what time they came. 9 o'clock, I think, something like that. But they'll stick around here for a few hours till I kick them out. I don't have to kick them out. They'll leave at like 4 in the morning, knowing, you know, hey, we got to go out to the woods and do our stuff and get back to the den. But if I want to go to bed earlier, then I lure them in there with peanuts and shut that door, and then they go out the pet door. But these guys aren't confined. I don't confine them anywhere. They're on their free will to come in, eat there, and then if I'm here, I open this door and let them in here, and they can leave anytime they want. I'm not restricting anything on them, so they just enjoy it. They've been out since August. Almost what? It's the August, September, October, 3 months. They've been outside, so they're street smart outside. I watch them, you know, on the cameras, and they dash from, you know, locate tree or whatever, bush to. They don't stay out in the open. They look for danger, and they don't go out during the day, and they don't go up to other people. They only come up to me and Barb. So look at he wants to snooze here. So it's fun having, out of the 8, these two decided to kind of stick around here. They used to stay in the box. We have an outdoor box with a 10-foot tunnel, a 1-foot irrigation pipe tunnel. And for the first week, they stayed there. And then we went on vacation, and I'd watch on the cameras every night. Somebody was putting food out, here for them during the day. And sure enough, day we get back, they weren't in the box, and they found a den somewhere. They go out, they go in the box still when they're here. If I'm not here, they'll go eat in the critter room, and then they'll go out in the box, and then they wait till they hear me, and then they come back in because they know I'm gonna open the door and let them in here to hang out. But it's cute. I mean, they're still wild. They go outside, they stay outside, and everything else, but they just love to come in here and hang out. So yeah, look at him. They'll just snuggle up to you. Both of them are just little dolls. They snuggle right up to you. Want to be by you. Want to be pet, and he purrs away when you pet him and stuff. So this is a boy, and Lucy's a girl, which is really strange to have a girl that wants. They're inseparable. They're 3 feet apart. When they leave, when they come, they're always together. So it's good. They're taking care of each other, but it's very. I've never seen that where a girl. And I hope he's already humping stuff. When he's in here, he'll get a towel on the floor and hump it and stuff. And he tried to get on Lucy tonight, which was funny. So they're from different litters. So I hope Mr. Kramer here gets it on with Lucy, and Lucy brings babies or has babies in the box out here, in the spring. That'd be so neat to watch. But yeah, been a while. It's been 3 or 4 years. I had another set of bunch of them. We let go, and we had 2. Marianne and Gilligan would come like this every night for a year. Gilligan would come inside and lay down upstairs in the living room right next to me to watch TV for about an hour. Then he'd go over to our cat's bowls and eat and drink, and then take off out to the woods. So we didn't have a pet door down here then, so he would come to the patio door and just kind of knock or make noise, rattle the patio door screen. So then I'd let him in. And then when he wanted to leave, he'd go over and sit by the patio door. So I just opened and let go. But now we have a pet door that goes outside here, so it's open all the time. They can come in and out of that room. There's a door to my office and that door. So right, yeah. Oh, you're something else, Kramer. Kramer. He's always got to have a binky ball. There's a bunch of them around here, and he chooses which one there that he wants. Right? It's either the red one or the green one. Now you got a white one. Yeah, you're goofy. You're goofy. Yeah, he's gonna go over there and nap. So I'm gonna go back in my office. So yep. But they just like to lay around and stuff. They'll go over there and take stuff, and meddle with it with their, they're not really playful, I'd say, but they love just to have something in their hands, that's different to feel and stuff like that when they get bigger. So still a little bit of instinct. There's Lucy. She's so fat. Look at how big she is. I weighed her the other day. She's over 20 pounds. So she's a big girl. You can see how big she is. Look at that compared to my foot. She's a monster. You're a monster. You're going to have 6 babies, right? 5 or 6 babies for me this spring. Yes, I think you will. She loves shin rubs. You go get a shin rub and the head rubs. Oh, yeah. They're both gentle. They don't bite. Every once in a while, Lucy will get a little wild spree, and she'll grab my sleeve and start shaking it, trying to rip it, over my pants. And I just say no. And if she continues, I just say no, and I get away from her. And she learns. She knows the word no. After she broke that thing yesterday, tonight she was back over there kind of reaching up. I go, nope, like that. And no, a couple times she looks at me and then just walks away. She knows what she can't do. They're smart. So you're smart. So, oh, she is fat. She's a fat girl. Yeah, look at him. He's solid out to sleep. They just ate. They went in there and pigged out peanuts, cookies, and puppy kibble. Yeah, you guys got full bellies. And then they went outside, and 2 of Daphne's, 2 of the wild babies were outside, and they went right next to them out there to drink. And it's funny, too, because The other night they chased one off here, so I don't know if it's they don't like other males, and these were two. I can't tell what Daphne's babies are if they're male or female. Um, but I've seen them a couple times go after another raccoon out there, and I mean chase it across 2 yards here and biting it when they get up to it and attacking it. So I guess it's territory, so maybe it is males. I don't know. But yeah, see, that's what they do. They just hang out and toys. But every day I put all the toys back. They pull one out and just kind of, not really playing with it, but they just feel it around, put it on their belly, and oh man. So I'm up all night every night here. Usually go to bed around 4 o'clock and try to get up by noon with these characters coming. But it's a unique experience. I love raccoons, and the bond you can have with them when they're released, and even the wild ones out there. I like, Daphne was a released one. She had 5 babies. She had 6. She lost one to a coyote here, and the babies will come up. I can hand feed them. The wild ones here. So it's a lot of fun hanging out with raccoons. It's just cool. They're so neat. Just fun to watch, and she'll play with just stuff like that, and she does it all the time. He's happy to take a nap with his binky ball, just lay here, and he'll get up and eat, and then she won't sleep. She'll take like a 5-minute nap, but she's always constantly playing or doing something. So I think a lot. They don't sleep a lot during the day either. They're in they don't move around, wherever their den is. But because I've watched them for 2 weeks here during the day when they were in the box here, and they'll nap, a half hour, but then they're up for an hour, just kind of sitting in the box and rolling around and stuff. So they sleep at night too. They take some naps. So I'm sure during the day, it's scary out in the woods. You hear a noise and they're awake and stuff, but. They're kind of like cats, they just nap on and off and on and off. And then winter's coming too, so I don't know. They're starting to get pretty fat, these two, because it's kind of a natural instinct. The torpor kicks in, and they slow down. So maybe we're getting to that point. I don't know. The outdoor ones they're still coming and eating at night, but not as much as they were, a month ago. I was going through, 2 bowls out there, about 10 pounds of stuff. Now maybe 5 pounds a night. We got possums, tons and tons of possums are coming. I got like 5 or 6 different ones. And a lot of possum fights out there too. It's got to be males. But anyway, there's the napping napster, Mr. Napster there.